Hey, what's up, traders? So we're running a contest every single month. We pick one winner who comments, likes, and to subscribe to my channel and comments on every video this month. We randomly pick a drawing, and hopefully it's you. Just be sure you like, comment, and are subscribed to this channel, and you'll get free access to our full training academy and everything it is have to offer. Good luck, peace, and enjoy the next video. Yo, what's up, everybody? Traders, it is June 16th, 2020, and this is the gold and silver report. I haven't done one of these videos in quite some time. There's been so much going on in the FX market and with the indices and everything else. Kind of forgot about gold and silver, so I wanted to switch it up, bring back the report here. But, you know, one of the reasons I haven't done a video is there really hasn't been too much to report on. So here we are. We're looking at gold in this chart, and this on the daily chart. And the big thing here, and the same thing I've been saying for months now, is that we need to get past this 78.6% retracement here. So we keep knocking our head up against it and getting rejected and rejected. And of course, from a technical standpoint here, the argument for a bearish reversal is definitely, I think, super strong. I think it's possible too, and I think that's what we could be looking at, depending on what goes on with the dollar, which has been the dollar's been up in the air. You know, like we had. Well, without pulling up a chart on it, we had a huge rally against the dollar with the euro, and it's been all over the place with US dollar yen, but it hasn't quite reflected in the gold market. And so here we are, and this is what I wanted to point out. Like, you know, we had this little bitty move here when this happened. You know, it seemed like, especially, you know, in the chat room, in the VIP chat room, we're like, you know, it seemed like gold was going to break down completely, and it made it to a little bit below, yeah, quite a bit below the 1700 mark. But then here we are, we bounced back above it. And so now we're at 1726. And I wanted to point out that, so we broke down out of this little channel here and bounced back up. And now we're on the other side of what could potentially be a breakout point. So, you know, all the indicators are pointing otherwise, but I think we have to be on the lookout as long as we keep knocking our head against this huge level, which is the 1726, 1730, just round it out, 1730 level. We can only knock our head up against it so many times before we either break through or we completely break down. But, you know, with everything going on in the world right now, I find this a lot less likely than some sort of breakout. So we'll see. You know, the thing is there's been multiple chances for gold to break down. It just hasn't happened yet. And so, you know, I think we have to go back to the weekly chart, or go back to the monthly chart rather, and take a look. Like, we're still quite a bit obviously overbought here, but we have yet to challenge these former all-time highs. And, you know, this is where I think we're going. And once this all-time high is challenged, then it's no longer, you know, it's the former all-time high, and then we have the opportunity to make a new one. I think what could be going on right now is, it looks like to me that gold is resetting itself. And of course, you can take your fractal lines here and look at all these different scenarios that we could potentially have for us to just kind of break down a bit and reconfigure, if you will, and just prepare for another run. So, you know, more than anything, this is this looks like a more likely scenario in gold. And so now let's take a look at silver. Okay, so man, unfortunately, we were in a great trade in the VIP group, and we had a miniature breakdown here, which stopped us out, which was this move here, unfortunately, and what looked like could have been a huge move to the downside or a breakdown in silver. Held up pretty nicely, right? Like here we are. This is that same level that we were trading at for months, and it's still in play, right? So also it should be noticed the 78.6% retracement. So man, as long as we keep holding on here, I think that the risk is to the upside, but as uncertain as it is right now, I think we want to wait, or at least what I'm going to do, let me put it this way, is I'm going to wait, and I would like and hope for us to get a move a little bit lower, down to the 61.8, which would create an excellent buying opportunity for us to make it to where, I think we're definitely going, in my opinion, just my opinion, to the top to the top of this pennant here, right? So but I mean, look how far of a rally we've already had. You could just look at it from this point of view, especially if you wanted to make the the argument for a bearish move in the future for silver or metals. Like, we're already had quite the rally here. But the thing is we keep holding up here. Things aren't looking good as far as the economy, the Fed printing money, that's obviously still going on. And the degree of uncertainty that's going on in the world right now is pretty much unprecedented. So, that is always going to keep hard assets like gold and silver. And even, I've been thinking and looking more at cryptocurrencies too, as alternatives to the dollar, and reasons that would keep them strong. So that's why I'm not too surprised that we didn't have more of a breakdown here the other day. So unfortunately, this is where we were at. Hopefully, some of the people that were in the trade got their stop loss to entry here, and cleared some profits there, and didn't take too bad of a loss. But here we are. We're at 78.6. So I think right now it looks like to me we're gearing up to make another run here. But to me, and the way I'm looking at it is that, look, and I also see another line here. At the same time, there isn't a clear-cut entry, right? So just like pretty similar to gold, like right here, this breakout, very clear-cut. But not so much here in silver, although, it does look like where we are here, we know that this level, how sturdy it is. If we break back above here, I think it's definitely a possibility that move will be upon us, but it might take a day or two. So that's what I'm looking at, and this is exactly how my chart looks. I'm looking for us to break this fractal line here and get up to around 1760, 17.6, and then I'll be looking for a re-entry to challenge the top of this pennant. And still, my thesis is still the same. Once we get there, move on and break out to higher levels. So that's what I'm looking at in gold and silver. It's not the clearest, definitely not the clearest picture right now, but I think getting it towards the end of this week, especially as crazy as it's been, we will definitely have a clear picture. So be safe out there. If you liked what you had to see here and you've never seen me before, please like, comment, subscribe, and click below to check out our group. We'd love to have you. So I'll see you in the VIP chat room. Let's finish the week strong, everybody. Peace.